In a summer where the big blockbuster movies were headlined by two superhero reboots and a sequel to a 30-plus-year-old dinosaur-themed franchise, I didn't really think there would be too much to be surprised by heading into the summer film lineup. But fortunately for me, and apparently many other people, Netflix was able to catch a lot of us by surprise with the release of K-Pop Demon Hunters. Now, I'll admit that when I first heard of this film, I didn't think it was going to be for me. It just didn't seem like something I'd be interested in, and frankly, if it wasn't for the great word of mouth that the movie received, I probably wouldn't even have watched it. But I am so glad that I did because I really enjoyed this movie. With all the content that Netflix releases, they tend to have quite a few subpar products for every one or two good products that they have. And every so often, one of those good products becomes so well received that it is an instant iconic piece of pop culture. For example, you could look at a show like Stranger Things. And now, judging by some of the news and updates that we're hearing about the success of this movie, I think that they have another one of those types of products on their hands. According to recent reports, K-Pop Demon Hunters is apparently doing amazing numbers for Netflix, and not just in the sense of views on the streaming platform. However, that is a good place to start with the results, and apparently this is now officially the most viewed film in the history of Netflix after it officially passed 236 million views on the streaming service, which I believe just unseated the film Red Notice as the previous holder of that title. Now, that alone would be pretty successful for the film, but the accomplishments for this movie don't end there. One of the great parts about this movie is the music in it. It's just so well done and it fits the movie perfectly. And in general, it's just really good. I'm not honestly all that familiar with the genre, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. And apparently, I'm not the only one because it just became the first soundtrack in over 45 years to have three songs simultaneously in the top 5 on the Billboard Top 100. To put that into perspective, the previous holder of that title was the Saturday Night Fever soundtrack back in 1978, which, by the way, is a really good movie and soundtrack. And just in case all that wasn't enough, Netflix decided to have a theater release for a sing-along version of the film, which just won its first weekend box office with 18 million in earnings, becoming the first Netflix film to ever win a weekend box office. I mean, this movie is succeeding in just about every way that it can, and in my opinion, it's well deserved. I actually did a review for this film, so if you have any interest in checking that out, please feel free to take a look at the channel. But the short summary of that review is that this movie is awesome. It's so well done in so many ways, and as much as it surprised me initially with how good it is, the amount of success it's seeing now isn't that much of a surprise. And I don't think the accolades for this movie are going to stop anytime soon because I have a feeling that it is going to be a strong contender come award season for both animation and music. But with all that said, honestly, all I have left to say is congratulations to the team that put this movie together. I think you did a great job and the success is now speaking for itself. And I'd also add that once again, I highly recommend this movie. I think it's well worth checking out. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll be back again soon.